So far, in the Yedidya scandal, what has happened? Yedidya met a few times with Joey, the lawyer, didn't go. Gedalia did not accept Joey's suggestion. Gedalia said, go to Beis Din, that's the place. Strangely enough, with tremendous pratis, Rabbi Travis met up with Yedidya in Shul, because Rabbi Travis happened to be lecturing in a very, very far out place where Yedidya lives. They happened to meet up in Shul one morning, and there was a little bit of a confrontation. Yeah, they agreed to go to Beis Din. Beis Din said that they believed Rabbi Travis's arguments, but they wanted Rabbi Travis and Yedidya to make peace between them. So Rabbi Travis and Yedidya decided that they're going to go to Entrikat, one of the upper class restaurants in Yerushalayim, fine dining, and they're going to sit there together and decide what to do. So they made a reservation, they came together, they shook hands, and the first thing Rabbi Travis said, listen, Yedidya, I'm so sorry that I hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry that this happened. I didn't even know that you existed. I really thought, I promise you, and I made a shvu on it. At this point, Yedidya thought, listen, Rabbi Travis, I read your book, Encounters of Greatness. I see that you're connected to some of the biggest Torah scholars of our generation. And I heard you just made the shidduch of Rav Tzvi Kushelevsky. Here, the rabbi over here, he had a baby at 88. Rabbi Travis, I see that you're an ethical, moral person. I believe you. I believe it's really true. Yeah, but it's hurt my life and it hurt my feelings to have a book written about me, right? And I heard now you want to write another book. Like, what are we going to do about this? So Rabbi Travis said, Yedidya, listen, I understand your feelings. I understand where you're coming from. I don't want to do anything unless you're on board, right? Unless you're on board. I think we should go back to Beis Din, tell them we had this meeting, put everything on the table, and just like they gave us a psak din, right, what to do, they should give us another psak din, how to go forward with the next version of Yedidya. What should we do? Yeah, what should we do? In any event, they made an appointment in Beis Din, and they came back, yeah, and the Dayanim there were so happy. They said, Yedidya and Rabbi Travis were so happy they were able to make peace. You should know, this is the point of Yedidya. The point of this book is that people should have more amun in Hashem. They should believe in Hashem more. They should realize that nothing happens as happenstance. Everything is Hashem's will. Everything is a revelation of Hashem's will. Right? What should you actually do? What should you actually do? So Beis Din suggested as follows. They said as follows. Listen, Yedidya, we really understand that this is hard for you. Yeah? Rabbi Travis, we really understand that Yedidya too must come out. This is such an important book. Yeah? It's such an important book, right? I heard you going to speak about marriage and finances and other very, very critical problems that everybody's dealing today. This book must come out. Yeah? But Yedidya's feelings must be taken into consideration. So what can we do? So Beis Din suggested the following two possibilities. Yeah? We have two possibilities for you, right? Either, Rabbi Travis, you change the title of the book. Don't call the next book Yedidya. Think of another name. For another name, use another name. Okay? Or alternatively, Yedidya, you change your name. You change your name. No one will ever know that it's you. People will, thousands and thousands of readers will think Yedidya is a fictional character, and they won't know that you really exist. Yedidya contemplated both options that Beis Din was offering and said, you know what? I don't think the book will have as much impact, the second book, if we change the title of the book. People need to know that it's a continuation of the first book. That's very, very important, right? So to change the title of the book, I don't think the book will have its maximum impact. For me to change my name, do you know what that involves? I have to go down to Misrata Panim. You know the famous joke. Somebody got in a taxi and said, take me to the place where everyone cries. He wanted to go to the coastal. They took him to Misrata Panim. You know, it's a balagan there. It's crazy. The people there are like, it's La Yehudim. So you know what? But Rabbi Travis, for the sake of Klal Yisrael, for the sake of building people's emunah, for the sake of bringing people closer to Hashem and closer to the understanding that everything Hashem does is for the best, I am going to be Mavater. I am going to change my name. I'm not going to tell you, Rabbi Travis, what it is, because I'm afraid maybe there'll be another book, about the new name. I'm not going to tell you, right? We're going to part ways here. I'm not going to tell you my name, but you should just know that it's a big vitor for me, and I want one thing from you in exchange from this. Rabbi Travis was thinking, what could he possibly ask for? What is Yedidia going to ask for? Yeah? What is that one thing that Yedidia is going to ask for in return for such an incredible chesed of changing his name and all his legal documents in America and in Israel, which is such a thing? Yedidia said follows, Rabbi Travis, I heard that you daven every single day at the Kosel, right? Every single day at the Kosel. Before I changed my name, I want you to daven for me for 40 days that I should have the greatest success in life and in my marriage, and with my children, and with my parnasa and my health. I want you to daven for me for that, yeah? And then I'll be willing to change my name after the 40 days have transpired. And you can go ahead with your next book. Rabbi Travis thought for a second, Yedidia, I'm not sure that's such a good thing to do. Because maybe I'll daven you 40 days and Yedidia will get a salvation, but you'll have a new name and maybe it'll just go off. I suggest as follows. Tell me your new name. I won't tell anyone. I promise I won't write a book in it. I'll sign a contract and I'll daven for you for 40 days and I hope you'll have Yeshua. Right? Yedidia liked the idea. He thought it makes a lot of sense. He said, Rabbi Travis, you're a nice guy, right? I can understand why Hashem let you put out a book about me and somehow you figured out my whole life without me telling you, right? I really, really hope that you're successful in all your endeavors. And Rabbi Travis said back to Yedidia, I really, really hope that you are successful in all your endeavors. And you know what? Right? Rabbi Travis said, I told the listeners that this was the last class, but we're going to have one more. That's it, finished, because there's a very, very important message, Yedidia, I want to share with our listeners before we end this series. Right? And this will be the last class tomorrow. Amen. Cain Ratzon.